Hello children, how are you? I hope you all are good. Welcome you all to the session. Today we will discuss how to manipulate data in a database. Manipulating data. A DBMS helps in managing the data present in a database. At any point of time, a user can update or manipulate the data of a database. By manipulation, we mean inserting new data, updating the data, deleting the data, and selecting and retrieving specific data from the database. There are specific commands which help us in executing different tasks in a database. These commands are known as SQL commands. RDBMS uses the SQL commands to query its database. These commands can be grouped into 4 different categories. The categories are DDL, DML, DCL, and TCL. Database languages. Once data is filled, manipulation is required. That is insertion, deletion, modification of data. For this, a set of languages are provided by DBMS: data definition language, data manipulation language, data control language, and transaction control language. Okay. Data definition language, DDL, used by DB designers to define schema. This category comprises of those commands which help in defining and modifying the structure of various database objects. DDL compiler converts DDL statements and generate a set of tables which are stored in. Next one, data manipulation language, DML, for accessing and manipulating the data. Third one, data control language, DCL, similar to a computer programming language used to control access to data stored in a database. Fourth one, transaction control language, TCL. This category includes those commands which control and manage the changes that affect the data present in the database. Okay. SQL commands, 4 different types of commands: DDL commands, DML commands, DCL commands, and TCL commands. DDL commands: create, alter, rename, drop, and truncate. DML commands: select, insert, update, and delete. DCL commands: grant, revoke. TCL commands: commit, rollback, and save point. These are the examples for each commands. Okay. DDL. DDL commands which help in defining and modifying the structure of various database objects. Structure of a table. We can define the structure of a table by using this DDL commands. First statement, create. The description is creates a new database or a table. Second one, alter. Modifies the structure of database or table. Third one, drop. Deletes a database or table. Fourth one, truncate. Removes all table records including allocated table spaces. Then fifth one, rename. Renames the database or table. We can define and modify the structure of various database objects. By using this DDL commands, we can define and modify the structure of a table or a database. Okay, clear? Then next one, DML commands. DML commands allow users to manipulate data in a database. These commands help in retrieval, insertion, deletion, and modification of the information present in the database. DML provides an effective human interaction with the system. The functional capability of DML is organized in manipulation commands like select, insert into, update, delete, etc. There are two types of DML commands. First one procedural, second one non-procedural. Procedural means the user specifies which data is needed and how to get it. Procedural languages treat records individually. Non-procedural, the user specifies only what data is needed. This is a more user-friendly type of command but not efficient and structured like the procedural command. Procedural languages operate on sets of records, group of records. Okay. Then the commands are select, retrieves data from a table, insert data into a table, update, updates the existing data with new data within a table, delete, deletes the records, rows from a table, merge, it is used to select rows from one or more sources for updating or inserting into a table or view. You can specify conditions to determine whether to update or insert into the target table or view. Merge. The next one, lock table. It is used to lock one or more tables in a shared and exclusive mode. Table access is denied to other users for the duration of the table operation. Explain plan. These statements are supported in PL or SQL and Oracle DBMS. It displays the query execution plans chosen by Oracle Optimizer to execute certain statements. Okay. The next one, DCL commands. Data Control Language. DCL includes commands which help in maintaining the rights, permissions, and security of the database. The commands under this category are grant, revoke, and comment. Grant gives privileges to the users to access the database. Revoke withdraws the privileges given by the grant command. Comment. It is used to write a comment to the data table. Okay. Then the next is TCL commands, Transaction Control Language. This category includes those commands which control and manage the changes that affect the data present in the database. The commands are commit, rollback, save point, and set transaction. Commit. It is used to permanently save work in a database. Rollback restores the transaction in case of any error occurs. Save point sets a save point within a transaction. Set transaction. This command sets the transaction properties such as the read, write, or read only access. Okay. Okay children, I hope it's clear to you. We discussed how to manipulate data in a database. These all are very easy topics. The notes of the topic is attached. Go through it and study very well. That's all for today. We will meet in the next class with new topic. Till then, take care. Thank you.